All right, let's try this again. So, I've been looking at different viewpoints on this coronavirus thing, and I listened to my little British people, Navarro Media, and they were basically showing that the British government knew this was going to be bad, and the British government chose to not respond sooner because they thought that average British people would not go along with the lockdown. And they talked about people being willing to let 100,000 folks die, if the shutdown would be a little shorter. That's not what this was. You know what bothers me about this whole thing is not just the fact that they could have prevented it, that they knew about it. It's just the failure of the West all across the board in the face of a pandemic they were warned about. And, I've joked about it in the past. Like, what will a movie look like? You know what I mean? Like, when they finally get it together and they make a movie about the coronavirus and the Trump presidency, what will this look like? And I'm just sitting here listening to people talk. And it came to me, like, there have been, okay. Y'all know there have been books written. There have been movies and books and entertainment written about police scandals, like The Shield, which was a police strike force that was like they had drug dealers on the payroll. That if the drug dealer didn't engage in violence, they wouldn't mess with them and stuff like that. Well, all that could possibly happen because it has happened in the past. We've seen that with Rampart. We've seen that with other things that have happened in the past. I'm just not sure if I went back 10 years and I made a movie about the coronavirus epidemic, which is not that dangerous. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that, wasn't quite that bad for people compared to other diseases in the past. I'm not sure people would believe this buffoonery. That you have a president that waits 2 months to finally respond, then bullshit. Then these supporters would sit here and say, this is all Democrat hoax. And then, the Democrats, if they hadn't held them up, then this wouldn't. I'm just not sure people would go to see that movie. Like, we've had movies, we've had Outbreak, we've had Contagion. You've had movies about pandemics in the past. You're going to continue to have them. There's some movies I had just heard about, I didn't even know about, that were pretty good on pandemics. You had Doomsday, which is kind of a pandemic film, a long-term pandemic. But I'm just not sure people would. And that's what leads me to go back to what I always tell y'all, which is that coronavirus is an indicator of a nation in decline. Coronavirus is indicative of a nation for and by the rich, where people are working to survive. And then even when those workers are out here barely making it, their hours get cut, then they're barely making it to get by as it is. And the president's like, well, go back to work. And his supporters are like, yeah, go back to work and risk your lives for Domino's. Go back to work and risk your life for, for Walmart or some shit. Like, this is America. Like, these people that support Trump, they have no soul. None at all at this point. You can't do what he's doing and support what he's saying and say you have a soul. I mean, these are psychopathic people. These people, they have no soul. I realize that now. But I just don't believe 10 years ago you could make a movie about corona and anybody will believe it. People will be like, nah, this is too much. The president's been warned. The president got rid of the pandemic response team. I mean, I sit here and I watch these videos on Instagram about, I watch these videos, people running around with police lights on, nurses applauding. I'm just like, dude, all this could have been prevented. None of this had to happen. And that's just, I don't know. Peace out.